Yo, JD here, Terrorlimus, and as you can see by the title of this video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different here today. I was thinking of doing some videos alongside my career, AOR, setups and stuff, of just kind of like little challenge videos or little interesting things that I would really like to test out in this game. So if you do like these kind of videos, then leave a like, and any suggestions, as you've been doing so well with the career mode, then I will look into doing those types of videos as well. But today, I really want to test the traction control in the wet to see how much faster it is, or if it is actually faster. Because I've got Spain this weekend in AOR, and I was just curious to know, I don't use assist myself, but I was just curious to know how much faster would assists actually be if I did end up actually using assists in a race or something of that kind of scale. So we'll go put on heavy rain, vehicle damage reduced, strict corner cutting rules on, park family off, 110 ultimate AI will go race against as well. And yes, I do use that in career mode, even though some people question that. I promise you, I'll show you in the next session I do, that we are definitely using 110 in the ultimate AI. But let's go ahead and do this, and we're going to choose Spain because it's quite a heavy traction zone track, but also a very difficult on the wet. From what I've been doing, it's very difficult, and traction is going to be a huge thing, and in my opinion I expect this to be a lot quicker than no traction control. And we're going to run the stock setup as well, so we're not going to run our actual true setup that we would be running in like a race or anything. We're just going to run a stock one and just see what actually happens. So we're not going to run full traction control because that, in my opinion, no one really uses that when they do use traction, because that kind of bogs the car down, and I don't really feel that's actually quicker. But we're going to use medium. All other assists we're going to have off, like racing line, ABS, we're going to have those off, but we're just really going to play around for traction this time and just see how much faster we go. So we're going to use, how about this? Should we use no assist first? We'll go with no assists. And we might do a couple of laps and then actually retire. So you can see we'll go run the stocks up. Going over to the assists. See, all assists are currently off. So we use no assists first. And I'll try to do one decent-ish lap to see. And we'll just kind of compare my lap times and how we're driving and see if there's actually a real big difference. That's where you go in deep. I wasn't even paying attention there, so we'll just try and get back on track again. Too busy looking at my computer screen. Have a little race with the ultimate AI in the wet in the meantime though. Let's go use lean through here, and in no assists I feel this is crucial, particularly in the race, to run that lean going through these corners. Let's see if we can get past Vettel quite quickly. So lean. And these cars were so much different to the online cars. Right, let's see if we can get past him before the end of this lap, maybe. Let's say we'll do 3 laps each. So at the start of the race we had to be very cautious on the throttle, which I don't think will have to be with medium traction. We should get past Vettel here, so as we do, and he's trying to drive into us. Let's try and do a good lap now. I'll probably concentrate on this lap, but I always flip between fuel mixtures, as you may notice. This is a very difficult corner, but try and keep it a straight line before going on the power. Doing a nice job so far. A bit too late through here. Kind of drifting the car through there, but it works really well. .35, not bad in the race, I don't think. Do one more lap here, see what kind of lap time you can do. A little bit in deep. Half on this curve this time. Yeah, the barrier finishes, that's the turning in point. Back down to lean. So we had the slipstream last lap, which is like a better first sector. See if we can improve the rest of this lap. In the wet, it's all about the exit. Just getting the best exit as possible to go and slow in. See, slow in here. We'll try and get a good launch off this. See if we can do a better corner this time here. So you made up some time there. It's in the delta. You can see how progressive we have to be on the throttle. If you've been watching the bottom right hand side, we just have to be so progressive. Sometimes you can't even go flat out between these two corners, not really. We'll see it for the last corner here, you should be able to see. Flat out now. So we have to wait a long time before actually going on the throttle. So you can see how difficult it actually is. But now we're going to go back to... Let's see what quickest lap we did there. So I felt okay. It wasn't an amazing quick lap, but a 33.5, a respectful one. Definitely still a little bit of time. I'd say maybe a 3 on a decent-ish lap. So we're going to restart this. And we're going to run just medium traction, because as I said, that's what most people run when they're trying to get a little bit of an advantage. We're going to go in assist, medium control. And we could probably have done a better, maybe a better, longer, extensive test of this, but I feel this would be, it should be quite quickly to see how much of a difference it is. So I can see here now. See how much of a better start we got already. So hope we can get better in this first corner. Okay, that makes our life a little bit easier. Let's see how much confident we can be. And that's a lot more confident, so let's try standard actually, see how confident we can actually be. Yeah, and that is that feels a lot nicer. And I feel I can just go on the throttle so much easier to go through here. So that time may not be as quick as you think, because the revs are slightly limited, but I want to see, am I actually on medium? Yeah, I am on medium, because it feels like it's bogging down a lot, but because you have so much more unlimited revs. So you can see full throttle now. I'm just be really interested to see, because it feels, people were reporting after the patch that there's not much of an advantage now with using medium traction. I can kind of feel why straight away. It's the first time I ever used it. Well, since the post thing. Feels like it's bogging down a lot. Let's see, so now 38.9. I might be inclined to think that Narcissus might be possibly quicker, but so we're already on full throttle, and we're going to keep it on full throttle here. What did we do? We did a 33.5, didn't we? Full throttle now. Let's do it now. I might even keep it on rich, just to see. That wasn't good. You can just see how much earlier we're going on the throttle, but as I said, it feels really boggy. That it's just not really good pickup on this actually though. Completely flat out for that last corner, it felt like it anyway. So let's see what time we get. 34.2. That's miles off. Just going full richest lap and try and do a good lap now. You can just hear the car stuttering all the time. You can just hear it. It's only not even a tenth up. And after this lap, I might just go back into no assist again, just to see again how much of a difference there actually might be. Standard. We're not even improving our time, so a lot of people say to me since the patch that the assist advantage is gone, and from what I can see so far, it definitely seems to be away. It's just the revs are just not picking up at all. But we're going to go across the line and we're going to put back to no assist, and just to see if we can improve on our time. So let's see what time this is going to be. A 33.9. So that is 4/10 away. And that felt like a pretty decent lap with assist, with traction. So we're going to go back down to the lead. How much different this is going to feel. So the engine is not stuttering anymore. Already up, but not by much. See how much more wheel spin we got. As you can see, there's no stuttering at all. So a lot more revs to play with. Particularly off this corner. Just feel how much more power there is. See, we're almost 2 temps. Well, we are 2 temps up. And I would argue that this lap was worse than my last lap as well. Don't know if you'd agree. And hopefully this video may even convince some people who are using medium traction of how much time you're going to be losing. So we're not even full throttle for here, still not full throttle. Now we are. And see, we improved by 3 temps. 3 temps. And I'd say that wasn't even a great lap where you could actually improve a lot more than that. I feel you can probably get a 2 or a 3 and a real decent lap there. So I thought that was quite an interesting experiment. I'll be doing a full video on how I feel the best way to learn is no traction control. But I just thought that was quite a cool little experiment, particularly in the wet where it really magnifies, I feel, the difference. And in the dry, it's going to be similar as well. It's going to be definitely faster with no traction control, and hopefully that may encourage some of you guys to actually start using no assist, because I feel if you want to be nearing your potential a lot more, then I feel that's definitely the way to go. So I thought this was a little bit interesting. Hopefully you liked this video. Any comments down below. I'd be interested to see what you guys think if you had a similar experience. But that's it for me today. Career mode should be coming tomorrow along with more setup videos. Thanks for the support and catch you next time. Cheers.